So I'm going to talk to you guys today about 5 tips and ways that you guys can leverage the LinkedIn platform for good. To build your brand, to grow your community, to find talent for free, gain knowledge and insights, and fill the structural hole. All right, so really quickly, it sounds like most of you are familiar with LinkedIn, but LinkedIn's mission is to connect the world's professionals to make them more productive and successful. And our vision is to create economic opportunity for people around the world, which we're really serious about, not just the graduate from Harvard Business School, but the college student in Egypt. We're focusing on in a very global way. And the way we do that is by connecting talent with opportunity. LinkedIn for Good's mission, no surprise, is directly aligned with LinkedIn mission overall. And it's the idea of connecting talent with passion. I'll get back to the passion piece in 1 second. Of professionals with opportunities to use their skills to change the world. So I'm guessing most people in this room are familiar with skill-based volunteering. And in our case, we're really focused on skill-based volunteerism. And our mission has 3 legs to it. One is employee-facing, so how we leverage our employees and their skills to change the world. Another piece is member-facing, so how we leverage our 130 million professionals around the world to use their skills to change the world. And the third is nonprofit-facing. That's our overall vision, but I'm going to actually spend the rest of the time talking about, not about the LinkedIn for Good mission, but rather just ways that each of you, tips that you guys can take away today to leverage LinkedIn to help build your organization's objectives. So nonprofits are on LinkedIn. We want more nonprofits to be on LinkedIn, not just to benefit the nonprofits, but to benefit the world, and we'll get to that in a minute. There's over 3.6 million nonprofit professionals, over 100,000 nonprofit organizations, and they're truly globally represented. All right, so tip number 1, build your brand. And when I talk about building the brand, I'm starting with your personal brand. Building your brand starts with your personal brand, your profile page, but it's actually a way to build your organization's brand. So I'm, of course, highlighting Beth Cantor, a nonprofit professional celebrity in this room. And she has an excellent LinkedIn profile. She has added the volunteer field, of course. But one of the great ways that you can leverage this tool is not only for you in this room to add the volunteer and causes field, but to get your board members and your volunteers and your donors to add this, because when they add it, it gets pushed out virally. You'll see Mark Gunther, who's a Fortune reporter, he added it. When he added it, got pushed out to all of his connections. So it's a great way for you to build your brand in the network of your supporters. So if someone who has 500 connections adds the volunteer field and says that they care about Habitat for Humanity, that gets pushed out to their 500 connections. So you can see how it could be brand building. Basically, what you do is under your profile, there's an add sections field, which is highlighted in yellow. And you click on that, and it takes you to a nav bar. So you go to the nav bar, and you can choose from, there's like 10 different sections. You choose volunteer field, and that's how you add it. Or hopefully you've gotten an email from LinkedIn sometime in the last 2 weeks. So as I mentioned, that's the way you add it. And once you do add it, it gets pushed out to your connections, which is great. Okay, so the second tip is how to grow your community. The best way to grow your community is to create, if you haven't already created, a company page. And the company page is really the way to tell your story. And I apologize, it's called company page. That's not nonprofit friendly. We're trying to create a mechanism so it actually is called something that feels friendly to you. But right now, it's called company page. And one of the features that we just added is a status update feature so that you can message your followers. So in this case, American Cancer Society has over 10,000 followers. They can message them, the equivalent of a tweet, although there's not a limit in 140 characters. I think it's a 500-character limit. You can add photos and videos. So it's a great, really, really lightweight email management campaign mechanism. And another really cool thing about it is you can actually measure the impact. So you can see how many likes, how many shares, and soon you'll be able to see the impact. So we'll show you the number of impressions that saw your status update, as well as the number of people who interacted with it. A second way, a great way to leverage company pages is under the products and services tab. But Nature Conservancy did something really clever. Under their services tab, they actually posted the volunteer opportunities. And the really cool thing about this is people can come and recommend it. When someone recommends the volunteer opportunity, that gets pushed out to their network. So you can see how the viral effect will help you spread the information about your organization. So the third tip is find free talent for free. One sort of hidden gem on LinkedIn that I don't think people realize is the power of the advanced search. So you see the little red button right there, advanced search. If you click on that, it is amazing what you can find on the LinkedIn network. So if I stuck in the keyword search grant writer, and I put in the code here, and clicked search, and came up, I think there was 456 results, and the top one was Marnie Webb. I'm not saying she'd work for you for free, but but she was the top result among a whole other people, and the reason why she was the top result is because I'm connected to her. So it serves up your first and second degree connections for whatever you're searching for. So hopefully your minds are sort of being blown right now. You're like, wow, I can't wait to get back to my desk or open my laptop and see who I can find through advanced search. I've been trying to find so-and-so for a social media program, as Greg mentioned. That's one of the things it's easy to find volunteers for. You can probably find someone in your network. And by the way, you can also, there's a tab on advanced search that lets you sort by your alumni, so you could actually find someone who you were in college with at some point. So just a quick recap of the 5 tips. Add the volunteer and causes field. We're trying to get 1 million people to add this by the end of the year. So really, really need your help in spreading the word. And again, this benefits you greatly as an individual and for your organization. Tell your story on company pages. Find a skilled volunteer or board member for free. Check out that advanced search tool. It is awesome. Participate in a group and take advantage of LinkedIn today. And invest in the network that we have so greatly benefited from. Reid Hoffman, whose name has come up a bunch today, he's actually the founder of LinkedIn, and he is very personally and professionally committed to social impact. He's actually coming out with a book in a couple months called The Startup of You that talks a lot about this notion of the importance of investing in your network to the benefit of society and the world. So thank you very much.